So now we're going to be looking at exercise 3.2. Don't forget to put your date up the top of the page here. Now look, an equation is simply something that's got terms in it, numbers and pronumerals like 2b minus a. That's an expression. Sorry, there's no equal sign in this one, so that's an expression. Okay, you can actually work out what that expression equals if you know what the letters are. So say you find out that A is 3 and B equals like 10, for example. You can actually what we call substitute. So substitution is when you get numbers and you put them in for the letters. So if you've got 2b minus a and you substitute the number 3 wherever you see the letter A, and you substitute the number 10 wherever you see the letter B, you get this. 2 times B is 10, take A is 3, so using BIMDAS, do the brackets multiplication, division. So 2 times 10 is 20, take 3, equals 17. So if you want to just work out or evaluate, you call evaluate this expression for when A equals 3 and B equals 10, you just put the numbers in and work out the answer. Okay, so what I want you to have a go at is have a go at number 1 in exercise 3.2, and then you can watch the rest of the video. Now sometimes we substitute negative numbers into expressions. So if you've got the expression 2x squared take 3y, and you're going to substitute or evaluate it when x equals minus 3 and when y equals minus 1, it's the same as what we did before, but it's a little bit trickier because this time we've got the negative numbers. So let's put it in. Wherever we see an x, we put negative 3. So it'll be 2 times, now it's negative 3 squared. Now I'll put it in brackets. You probably don't have to put it in brackets. Let's get rid of those brackets. Let's just put negative 3 squared, take 3 times, now y is negative 1. Now we've got to be really careful here because we've got to use BIMDAS. You've got to do the multiplication, the indices first and then the multiplication and finally the subtraction. So let's do this. We've got negative 3 squared is 9, so it's 2 times 9, take, now we've got negative 3 times negative 1. That actually gives you positive 3. So it's going to be 2 times 9 plus 3, which is 18 plus 3 equals 21. So we've evaluated the expression 2x squared take 3y by putting these numbers in, okay, for x and y. I want you now to have a go at number 2, and once you've finished all of number 2, press play to watch some more. Now, here's a table, and here is an equation. Now, it's an equation because it's got an equal sign in it. Another name, you could say it's a rule, because it's got y equals, and when you got y equals something, we could call it the rule. Now, this rule can be used to fill out the table. So if you want to work out what y is, say, this bottom line of the table is all the values of y. The top line of the table up here is what x is going to equal. So if x equals minus 1, what will y equal? So look over here. If you put x is minus 1, you'll end up with y equals 3 times minus 1, which is negative 3. So when x equals -1, y will equal -3. What we're doing is substituting the value of x from the top line up here into this equation over here and working out what y is and popping it down in the bottom. So let's do another one. All right, what will y equal if x equals 0? Well, y will equal 3 times 0, which is 0. So that'll be a 0 there. Okay, what will y equal if x is 2? Y will equal 3 times 2, which is 6. So you put a 6 there. Okay, so what I want you to do is have a go at number 3 and then go on and do the rest of the exercise.